What's good, LakeShow? Listen, we in the playing game. As of right now, we are number 7. I'm okay with that. I hope y'all are too. I mean, we just here for the ride, to be honest. We not taking no jumpers, so we got to be okay with it. But, I mean, mentally, how do y'all feel about it? I feel pretty good. I was going to say I'm going to keep it real, but I'm trying to cut that out of trying to cut it down a little bit. But here's what I'm realizing. We kind of need a playoff type of game to get us jump started. And it's best to go against one of the lower seeded teams. Do we necessarily want it to be Steph and them? I would prefer somebody else, just being real. But at the end of the day, if it's got to be Steph, it's got to be Steph. If we got to wax him out, hey, it happens. It happens. But I feel like that would even motivate Bron more, like not the Warriors to knock us out. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. It's definitely going to bring some excitement to this season. It's going to put us in a win or die situation. And I'm ready for that. Listen, if you believe in your squad like I believe in my squad, then you got to be okay with that. You got to be okay with figuring PlayIn Bron. I think he's going to go off. I have that kind of feeling. Like PlayIn Bron, yeah, it's a vibe. All right. Side note, I changed the camera angle a little bit. I did. So let me know what y'all think. Also, my son told me gaming chair has to get got like yesterday. So say goodbye. All right. Let's get straight to the game. We lost to Portland. They are now in the 6th seed. It was, we didn't have no point guards, right? And against a team that has all elite guard level play, we were really outmanned and outgunned. We just were. I think it was Caruso was the only one left. Not KCP. THT was out. Schroeder was out. Brown was out. I don't know. We don't have anybody else that brings the ball down besides Caruso. And so it was just, we fought, man. We fought. We didn't win it, but we tried. And no, that's what I like about this squad. We don't have the firepower now. AD is, he's getting though. He's getting there. But the first quarter was off because AD was looking, I don't know. But he started ramping. So I'm feeling good about that, right? So AD's back up to speed. The defense has lasted throughout the entire season. So that lets me know that we have that pillar to fall on. 3-point shooting has been getting better. Yeah. KCP. Oh, yeah. I don't know if Keith hit one. Wes been hitting. Benny Mac been hitting a couple of them things. Like, Caruso, definitely hitting. Kuz, he had an off night. That's a sore spot for the Lakers right now. Yeah, Kuz, I know why they mad at you, man. You missed the shots. You missed the game-winning shots. And you out tonight. I don't know if that's take a game. Because you've been grinding for us. You have been grinding for us all season. And everybody had that short layover. You know what I'm saying? So not just the stars, everybody, is definitely in the same position as far as body didn't get no rest. We wanted to celebrate a little bit because we won the thing. Miami went straight back into grinding at least. We had to do a little parade, little Vegas, little extras. You know what I'm saying? You got to do the tour. So it's really not fair to us, but hey, it ain't about that. What it's about is putting our foots, the Laker foot, the proverbial Laker foot. Like imagine this being a foot, like just bang right up in somebody's ass. So that's the vibe that I'm feeling right now. It's not an L, it's a foot going in somebody's ass. Bugging. All right, let's get to these notes. First quarter, Caruso really did his thing. You know, just from the start, early three, just shots was going in. Shots was straight up going in. Everybody. It was like, you know when you have a good thing going and it's like, this might be one of our games where we go off? That's how I felt to start the game, like the very first couple of minutes. And then the offense kind of shut down on us. It did. It very much did. Let's see what the note said. 6 points in 5 minutes. What is that? That's unacceptable. I'm sorry. The note was corrected. 6 points in 7 minutes. And then West finally hit one for us. And then we started rolling. Ended up finishing that quarter 34-22. But that stretch of 7 minutes and 6 points, that's how we lose games. We put ourselves in these holes where our offense just cannot get busy. And then from there on out, we fighting. The difference is we don't have Billy Goat. We don't have LeGoat James in there to just go tray ball. He hits the timely threes. He hits fourth quarter timely threes, and he hits the bully ball freight train James. I'm scoring because my team needs me to score vibe. Oh my goodness. And once he starts doing that, then facilitator James comes in, and then it's the trifecta. Then you might as well throw the diamond up. Might as well throw the diamond up one time like Rockefeller said. Because they about to go on a run. That's that Yeezy, Riri, Hove run. For real. We need GOAT back. So I understand these L's. Even with AD going off, he's the difference maker. AD was putting work in. AD looks much better. And the thing is, he looks much better when he's catching the ball in the paint to start. Get him some early ones. That's what he got all last year. He get 2 alley-oops. He get a cut to the rim. Let's start off with that for AD. And then let's work him back. Let's work the shooting back. So that by the time he's taking threes, he's already made 4 at the rim. He done made a runner. He done dropped, them free throw line on the side of the free throw line joints. Those that you remember from the playoffs. I know y'all remember. Boy, it was automatic from there. Either side. So let's just keep working him inside out. And I think he'll be fine. And the last thing that was like unbelievably frustrating about that first quarter was the turnovers. Let me see how many we had for the game before I give you how many we had that first quarter. They had 8 turnovers for the whole game. The Lakers had 14 turnovers for the whole game. Pretty good number for us. Especially considering that 8 of them came in the first quarter. 8 turnovers in the first quarter. Portland had 8 turnovers the entire game. We only had 6 the rest of the game. That was unbelievable. Like, and it's not the first time it happened. It's just like, I get it. We don't have our playmakers. And so the ball's just kind of getting locked up. But, it's just, we got to do something. We got to do something. There's no way we can just continue to turn the ball over like that. Now, we got that, like I said, we got to act together. So there's a positive to that. But that first quarter sunk us. It sunk us. Second quarter, 33-25. We basically almost fought back. In any other scenario, that 8-point swing is great. Except we had a 12-point swing the first quarter. We went even in the third, 23-23. And then they edged us by 1 point in the fourth. Competitive game the whole second half. 1 point difference between us and them the second half. But we had to exert too much to get back in the second quarter. Well, not too much, because I think it turned us around, but we just can't be down like that, man. We just cannot be down like that. Defense locking up. You can't be down like that. All right, second quarter. So that was the first quarter, right? It was just like head frustrated first quarter. Second quarter came around, though, and them boys put work in. All right, listen. I'm seeing some bright spots. It's not just all bad. It's not. I'm going to tell y'all straight up. In the immortal words of Travis Scott, like straight up, we're good. Wait till it becomes life or death for us. Wait till that championship kind of, that mentality, wait till that's back on the line again. This whole season has been playtime for y'all. We're waiting for people to get back. It's like, listen, injuries is key. Wait till all that stuff is out the window. Because if we go out, we got a long off season. Rest. Big rest off season. So it ain't nothing to worry about on that. But we gonna see what the vibes are. We about to see what the vibes are coming up real soon. Right? And I got a feeling we're gonna click back into that championship mentality. Especially for my stars. Now, second quarter. Great defense from KCP. He was in jock straps. Just mugging people. Legally, though. Kuz, he didn't score in the first. He finally got busy in the second, but lo and behold, that would be like one of his rare scores that I saw. Defense was holding up the whole time. Held him to 25. After 34, 25. Just listen, you're not going to get busy on us the whole game. There's no way. Defense, like offensively, you're not getting busy on the whole game. At some point, we will plant our feet and say, we're making stops. And Davis then, I'm looking at my notes, Davis then proceeded to get busy. He proceeded to get busy. Let me explain what I mean by busy. I mean jumpers. I mean to the rack. I mean dream shaking from the baseline. I mean, he was giving you the package. He was giving you the full package. Listen, when AD starts turning it on, I was worried that Bron would not get the Finals MVP last year in those first couple of games because of the way AD was playing. AD has it in him to be unreal. When his package is on, he could take over. So I think if he mentally gets it in his head that I need to be great and then his gameplay can reach that level, he don't got to do nothing more for me than what he did last year. That's all I'm asking for. And if he takes it up any bit, it's over for you suckers. All right, let's get back to the notes. Gasol, Drum was putting in work, but he was getting into foul trouble. So Gasol came in, and Gasol was he was hitting that three, man. He was hitting that tray bomb. He was hitting that tray bomb, man. Gasol, I've been saying it every single time. He refuses to go out without a fight. Like, you are not going to just bench this man. Every time he gets in, he's going to make an impact. He's going to play his very, very best. Like, you could tell he's very prideful. And so, but it's translating to better basketball. I swear he was not like this before Drummond got here. He was not. That man hustles. That man hits the three. Like, I'm almost starting to think, like, when he takes it, it's going in. That's the kind of vibe I'm starting to get. Like, when he misses, I'd be like, oh, damn, he missed that. That's crazy. And it's a weird shot, but it's wet. Seen this? I've seen somewhere he's like at 40% from the three. How? How, Sway? How? No turnovers in that second quarter, by the way. After 8 turnovers in the first, no turnovers in the second. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, man. That's the shit I'm talking about, right? I think that's the way I'm going to have to curse. Like, I'm going to have to take, like, the vowel out. Like, I think that's how I'm going to curse. It's like, it's going to sound almost like a sneeze. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what made them turn that switch on. But they could turn it on. So it's like when you give us 8, that is just so disheartening because we know the very next quarter you got it in you to give us none. So I can't even necessarily say that it's the situation. It's carelessness then. You know what? I got to be real with myself. Just from that analysis right there, it's carelessness. If you cannot, I'm talking about in just the span of no time, give us from 8 turnovers where it was looking impossible for you. Now, I can understand if you're going to say, okay, listen, we didn't have no playmaker. Boom. We didn't have no playmaker the second quarter either. Now, maybe that's our team making adjustments. And shout out to the coaching staff. Shout out to the teammates, the whole vibe on the bench. But something, I don't know what happened. All right, I see I'm in 18 minutes, 19 minutes. And I ain't even got through the game. Jeez. Okay, all right, let's get through this. Let's speed it up just a little bit. Where am I at in the notes? Okay. Yeah, so a major turnaround on offense. Oh, that was the end of the half. Third quarter, we came out, maintained 23-23. KCP was on. AD was hitting from all over the place. I mean, remember when I talked about bringing you inside out? He was going off. He had a very efficient game, too, if I remember. 11-17, 11-16, maybe even more now. I don't know when I last checked it. Like when I was watching the game live. I didn't even check the numbers yet. But I know AD was going off. He made more shots than he missed. I know that. Caruso was holding his own against those elite guards too. Listen, say what you want. I seen a stat somewhere talking about Caruso was top 5 in the league in defense. Now, I don't know about all that. But I do know about all that. That boy Caruso, I'm not saying he doesn't get scored on. I'm just saying he makes it tough. He makes it tough. He's fighting through the screens. He is gorilla glue to the dome piece to these players. They be wondering why a month later, why they can't get him off still. That's how locked in he is. So the third quarter was good. We held our own. I felt like, okay. And I feel like they kind of got hot right at the very end, but we had dominated that quarter. So I felt confident going into the fourth quarter. But I felt like that at that time, it was in just cruise control for both teams, if that makes sense. The offenses were both clicking. AD was hitting, people was hitting, or we didn't play AD to start, which I did not like. I did not like that. But AD was hitting, we was all hitting, but the difference was we wasn't getting no stops like that. We needed a big stop run, like a 10-0 run. We needed that. And we can get them. We can definitely get them. But we needed that. And we was close at the very end, and we just could not get over that hump. And so shout out to them. They made timely buckets. They made timely buckets. But I like the way the team played. Let's get to the numbers. We're going to run through these very fast. I got to call my mans up. We got a game session. We got a gaming session I'm late for. All right. I'm not late for it, but because I would definitely have cut this straight off. I really did it. All right, let's get to it anyway. Forget all that. Start off AD, 36, 12, and 5. That's it. I ain't got to say no more. You put work in. 12 of 23. Oh, so you had kept going. 12 of 23, 2 of 3 from the 3, 10 of 15 from the free throw line, and you got a block. I'm not going to lie. And I got to say it for that one. We need those free throws up. There was a time when you made like 28 straight. I need you on the free throws. I need you at 80%. That's 66. I need you at 80. But that was an outstanding game regardless. Like, free throws aside, that game was outstanding. The fact that you even got 15 free throws is ridiculous. KCP, 17, 4, and 5. 5 of 9 from the field. 1 of 4 from the 3. 6 of 7 from the free throw line. And a block. KCP, I see you done elevated your game a little bit. I see you. I see you. When the three's not on, you could do more. And I'm liking the way you're doing it. They finally starting to give you calls. They didn't used to give you no calls. They finally starting to give you the calls. Just keep running with it. Great game from you, KCP. Caruso. The weight of the world was on your shoulders, Caruso. You was going up against Dame Dollar. You was the only point guard we had for the whole. That's it. It was you. 18 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists in 35 minutes. You know that's not you. 8 of 16 from the field, and 2 of 2 from the three-point line. That's clutch. That's called clutch. Kuzma, 4 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 of 11 from the field, 0 of 6 from the 3. I don't know why they gave you that 3 to take at the end. It wasn't yours. It wasn't for you. I don't know why they did you like that. That wasn't your game to take the 3. It really wasn't your game to take much of those shots. But I get it. It comes with the Mamba mentality. I just need you the next game to have a better performance. And then that shows me true Mamba mentality. Like, I'm not, you've been playing good. So a bad game is a bad game. But it can't be another one of those 2 of 11s, 0 of 6 from the 3, especially when we're kicking it to you in clutch time. You played 33 minutes, Kuz. Bass drum gave me in only 22 minutes. He fouled out. 4 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 of 4 from the field. He was out of his game. He's in foul trouble. But then every time he's in foul trouble, Gasol be about that life. So let's jump right to Gasol. In 23 minutes, 6 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 of 4 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3, 1 block, and 2 steals. That's a great stat line. 50% from the field, 66% from the 3, 4 rebounds in 1 minute, 23 minutes you played. It's not too much. Yeah, I like that. But honestly, with Drummond in foul trouble, Trez got to get minutes. I need to time out the video, time out the box stats. Trez got to get minutes, yo. Y'all disrespecting Trez. Don't disrespect Trez, yo. Don't disrespect Trez. All season, Trez been one of the most consistent players on the team. Top 3 most consistent. Between Schroeder and Trez. So don't do him like this because Drummond came in. Don't do that. Trez is a workhorse. Let's give him some respect. I'm bugging, yo. Benny Mack gave me 6 points, 4 rebounds, 2 of 9 from the field, 2 of 7 from the 3. I need a little bit better from you, Benny. Wes Matthews, 6 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 5 from the 3. It's not bad. 2 of 5, 40%. It's not bad. I think you need to stay at the 3, though. I don't know how many 2s you make in the season, but you need to stay at the 3-point shoot. And calm down. Just relax. Relax. Marquise gave me 4 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 of 6 from the field. I like that he's making a bucket, multiple buckets in the game again. Let him get his confidence back up because we need him come playoff time. He's another guy that can flip the switch to playoff winning basketball. So we need him. All right, that's about it. No game ball when we take L's. We won the rebounding battle. We had 19 assists. They had 22. We had no point guard. We had 4 blocks. They had 2. We only had 2 steals this game. That's unbelievable. And we only had 2 steals this game. That might be a season low in steals. 14 turnovers. That's pretty good. 42% from the field. That's terrible. But they shot 42% as well. 37% from the 3. That's great. They shot 32%. And I guess it came down to the free throws. They shot 95%, and we shot 73%. All right, LakeShow. I think we're fine. I think if we had to see them in the playoffs, we'd waxed them. They're really trying to play like, again, this is how it happened in the bubble. This is how it happened in the bubble. You know, but we'll be ready. We'll be ready come playoff time. All right, I'm checking out. Yep.